Good morning, everybody. Today we are going to study about a new topic. We have been discussing about the agriculture. In agriculture, we are going to take a new crop. How this crop is being very useful to India. What does it give? We have been already studied about this agricultural, substensive, primitive substensive farming, intensive substensive farming, commercial crops. Then we have used the Rabi, Kharif and Zaid. Then we studied about rice, wheat, their conditions that are required for the growth of these products. So, getting all those things in your mind, again a map is there in front of you. So in this map, you can have a look at one of the product, that is sugarcane. The symbol is being used. Now, what do you see? Sugarcane is found in the northern plains, that is Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh and Bihar. And then you find it in the southern part of India, a place in Maharashtra, Telangana, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. So previously sugarcane was not much grown in south, but now these days it is been growing the sugarcane. Now when you hear the name sugarcane, you feel very energetic. You go to small shops for juice, a sugarcane juice in summer season. And sugarcane is used for making different products. What products are going to be made from the sugarcane? We're going to discuss it in just in few minutes. And India is the second largest producer of sugarcane. Then who will be the first largest producer of sugarcane? So we are going to discuss that also in just so here we use the word sugarcane. Sugarcane. Now sugarcane, I already said that India is the second largest producer of sugarcane. Then who is the largest producer? So, Brazil. Brazil in the world. Okay, when you talk about the world, Brazil in the world is the largest producer of sugarcane. Therefore, India is the second largest producer. So producer, don't take it as a person who makes films. It's a amount, the quantity that is being grown in India. It is the main source of sugar, gur, you call it jaggery in English, and in Hindi we call it gur. So jaggery, khandsari, Khandsari, and molasses. So here you learn about that Brazil is the largest producer of sugarcane. India is the second largest producer. Then we produce sugar, good, jaggery, khandsari, molasses from sugarcane. It is a subtropical as well as a tropical crop. The major sugarcane producing states are, it's already seen in the map, in the north part and the south part. So you can just analyze, you can just say once, you can repeat it, you can speak before me in your mind. Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Bihar, Punjab, Haryana, right? Easy to learn. If you know the map, it becomes quite easy to learn the states and the crops that are grown in which area. So whatever you have still learned in the last 3-4 classes, whether you have learned about rice, wheat or pulses, you find that Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Maharashtra, these products are grown in most of these states, but one state is the largest producer of one product, one crop. Now which one is that? That you have to remember. Now we come with the conditionals that are required for the cultivation of sugarcane. So what are the geographical conditions? So it says it grows well in hot and humid climate. So what type of climate do you require? Hot and humid. With a temperature of 21 degrees Celsius to 27 degrees Celsius and an annual rainfall between 75 centimeter to 100 centimeter. So you find the conditions, temperature that is required for the growing of sugarcane is similar to maize. It also requires 21 degree centigrade to 27 degree centigrade of temperature. The rainfall is same as rice. Rice also requires somewhere about 100 centimeter of rainfall, and wheat requires less centimeters of rainfall. Irrigation is required in the region of low rainfall. This crop, sugarcane, requires manual labor from sowing, when you plant, till yet to harvesting time. It is very laborious work. It can be grown on a variety of soils, and it means sugarcane is an annual crop. Now, this is one of the food crop. Now we are going to study about some other crops also. Other than sugarcane, we have oil seeds. Now, oil seeds are groundnut, Siemens, castor, mustard, linseeds. Then we have cotton, cassia. These are the seeds through which we can make what? We can make oil, and this oil is being used for edible eating. We have to cook. Whenever we cook anything, we need some type of oil. People have their own taste. Some like groundnut oil, some like castor oil. Some people use mustard oil, as it brings taste. Now, which oil you prefer depends on you, which is good for your health. It says India is the largest producer of oil seeds in the world. Okay, at least one place we are the largest producer. Rest we are followed by either China, either by Brazil, either by some other country. We rank second or third. This is the place where we rank first. Groundnut groundnut, mustard, coconut, Siemens, sesamum, sesamum in bracket, you call it til. Soya bean, cotton, seeds, linseed, castor seeds, and sunflower are the major oil seeds produced. So many varieties are being grown in India to have oil. Other than this, we use for eating. We have some other uses of seeds also, oil seeds also. That is, we can say most of these are edible, right, which are used for eating and used as a cooking medium, to add taste to your food. But some are used as raw material in the production of soap, cosmetics, and ointments. So you must have seen, you are watching TV, and in this TV you must have watched some ads. Ads they show that this soap or this cosmetic is filled up, been made by making use of so and so oil, flowers, milk, etc., to motivate you to buy the products. When you go to ointment also, we have some Patanjali items which uses basic things, natural things to cure the patients. Okay, so now next we are going to study where these groundnuts, sesame, castor grow in which area, and we are going to look through the map also.